I'm ready.
All right. First thing you want to do as soon as you get done with the in-cab inspection, tell them I'm going to check my headlights, my turn signals, and my running lights. Make sure they're clean, not cracked and broken, and they work. Look up under your truck for any kind of fluid leaks, like oil, coolant, or power steering fluid. Make sure you have no hanging wires. Come open the hood. First thing you want to do over here is your coolant reservoir. Make sure it's not cracked and broken or leaking. If it's below the air line, you add it here. Check all your nuts and bolts. Make sure they're all there and tight. Check your hoses coming down. Make sure it's not cracked, broken, or leaking. All your clamps are all there and tight. Check your alternator. Make sure it's not bent, broken, or cracked. Make sure all your nuts and bolts are all there and tight. Make sure the wire behind it is not worn, torn, or frayed. And make sure the wire on that is tight. Come down here, check your water pump. This is your water pump down here. Make sure it's not bent, broke, or cracked, or leaking. Make sure all your nuts and bolts are all there and tight. Next, check your belt that runs the water pump and the alternator to make sure it's not worn, torn, or frayed. And you should have no more than 3/4 inch play in the belt. Check your exhaust from the engine all the way back to your stacks. Make sure it's not bent, broke, or cracked, or leaking. Make sure all your nuts and bolts are all there and tight. The last thing you're talking about over here is your heat shield and grab handle. See them both together. Make sure they're not bent, broke, or cracked. Nuts and bolts are all there and tight.